Our world is a vibrant tapestry of human life, a spectrum of cultures, languages, and appearances. Among the most noticeable aspects of this diversity is the incredible range of skin tones that grace our planet. What is it that creates these differences? To understand skin color diversity, we must explore melanin, a pigment produced by melanocytes in the epidermis. There are two main types of melanin, eumelanin and pheomelanin. Eumelanin is responsible for brown and black pigmentation, while pheomelanin produces reddish-yellow hues. The relative amounts of these two types contribute to the variation in skin tones. The distribution of skin tones reflects our species' journey of migration and adaptation. Near the equator, darker skin pigmentation provided a survival advantage by acting as a natural sunscreen. In regions with weaker sunlight, lighter skin pigmentation became advantageous for vitamin D production. This story of skin color is written in our genes and sculpted by natural selection. Every shade of human skin tells a unique tale of migration, adaptation, and survival. It reminds us of our interconnectedness as a species. Melanin dictates the hues and shades of human diversity. It acts as our body's natural sunscreen, shielding us from harmful UV radiation. This protective function is crucial in regions with intense sunlight. The amount and type of melanin present in our skin determine its color. The blueprint for melanin production lies within our genes. Skin color is a polygenic trait, influenced by multiple genes. Variations in these genes account for the wide range of skin tones. The interplay of these genes results in the unique blend of melanin types and concentrations. Our genes lay the groundwork for our skin color, but the environment, particularly UV radiation, fine-tunes melanin production. When exposed to sunlight, our skin increases melanin synthesis to protect against UV damage. This adaptive response is evident in tanning. Our skin constantly adjusts its melanin production in response to UV exposure. This dynamic interplay between genetics and environment results in the diverse spectrum of skin tones. Melanin exists in two main forms, eumelanin and pheomelanin. Eumelanin is responsible for brown and black pigmentation, while pheomelanin produces reddish-yellow hues. The relative amounts of these two types determine skin shade. Understanding these properties provides a deeper appreciation for human pigmentation. Melanin also colors our hair and eyes. Eumelanin dictates brown and black hair, while pheomelanin results in red hair. Eye color is determined by melanin in the iris. High melanin levels result in brown eyes, while lower levels produce lighter shades. The same pigment that colors our skin also determines hair and eye color. To understand skin tone diversity, we must trace our ancestors' migration out of Africa. In Africa, darker skin provided a survival advantage against UV radiation. As humans migrated, their skin evolved to match new environments. Those in higher latitudes developed lighter skin for better vitamin D synthesis. This migration set the stage for the evolution of diverse skin tones. In Africa, dark skin rich in melanin acted as a natural sunscreen. Melanin absorbs UV radiation, protecting DNA from damage. This function is crucial in regions with intense UV exposure. Darker skin allowed our ancestors to thrive under the equatorial sun. This adaptation laid the foundation for the diversity of human life. As humans migrated to higher latitudes, they encountered less intense sunlight. UV radiation is crucial for vitamin D production. In regions with weaker sunlight, darker skin hindered vitamin D synthesis. Humans adapted by developing lighter skin to maximize vitamin D production. This adaptation was essential for survival in environments with less sunlight. Human skin pigmentation showcases our adaptability. Genes responsible for melanin production underwent modifications to match local UV conditions. Populations in high UV regions exhibit genetic variants promoting eumelanin production. Those in lower UV regions have genetic variations favoring lighter skin. These adaptations highlight the complexity and beauty of human diversity. Section 5. Beyond UV. Other evolutionary pressures on skin pigmentation. While UV radiation has undoubtedly played a pivotal role in shaping the global distribution of human skin tones, it's not the sole evolutionary force at play. Other environmental factors, cultural practices, and even sexual selection have contributed to the intricate tapestry of human pigmentation. In certain environments, factors beyond UV, such as humidity and temperature, may have influenced skin pigmentation. For instance, some researchers propose that darker skin pigmentation in humid tropical environments might offer better protection against fungal infections, which are more prevalent in these regions. Cultural practices, too, have played a role in shaping perceptions and preferences for certain skin tones. Throughout history, various cultures have developed unique traditions and beliefs surrounding skin color, often associating specific shades with beauty, social status, or cultural identity. These cultural influences can, in turn, influence mating preferences and contribute to the maintenance of specific pigmentation patterns within populations. Sexual selection, the process by which certain traits become more or less common depending on an individual's attractiveness to potential mates, may have also played a subtle role in shaping skin color diversity. Preferences for certain skin tones influenced by cultural norms or individual aesthetics could lead to the preferential selection of partners with specific pigmentation patterns, thereby influencing the frequency of those traits in subsequent generations. Section 1. A global canvas, skin tones across continents. Imagine embarking on a global voyage, a journey across continents where the very hues of humanity paint a breathtaking tapestry of diversity. From the sun-drenched savannas of Africa to the snow-capped peaks of Europe, from the vibrant islands of Oceania to the bustling cities of Asia, our planet is a living canvas, showcasing the remarkable spectrum of human skin tones. This global distribution of skin color is not random. It's a reflection of our species' epic migration out of Africa and subsequent adaptation to a dazzling array of environments. Each continent, with its unique tapestry of landscapes, climates, and evolutionary pressures, has shaped the pigmentation patterns of its inhabitants, resulting in a breathtaking mosaic of human diversity. In the heart of Africa, where our species first emerged, we find the darkest skin tones, a testament to the protective power of melanin against the intense equatorial sun. As we journey north and south, away from the tropics, skin tones gradually lighten, reflecting the diminished need for UV protection and the increased importance of vitamin D synthesis in regions with weaker sunlight. Across Asia, a continent spanning vast latitudes and altitudes, we encounter a captivating range of skin tones, from the rich, dark hues of South India to the fairer complexions of East Asia. This spectrum of pigmentation reflects not only the continent's diverse UV environments, but also the intricate interplay of genetics, migration patterns, and cultural influences. Section 2. The sun-kissed continent, Africa's spectrum of hues. Africa, the cradle of humankind, is a continent painted with the richest palette of human skin tones. From the deepest ebony to warm shades of bronze and copper, the diversity of pigmentation across this vast continent reflects its long and intimate relationship with the sun. In sub-Saharan Africa, where the sun's rays beat down with relentless intensity, we find the darkest skin tones on Earth. This abundance of melanin, a product of thousands of years of natural selection, provides unparalleled protection against the damaging effects of UV radiation. It's a testament to the resilience of human adaptation, a shield forged in the crucible of the African sun. As we move northwards, towards the Sahara Desert and beyond, we encounter a gradual lightening of skin tones. The harsh, arid conditions of the Sahara, while still demanding protection from UV radiation, also necessitate the ability to synthesize sufficient vitamin D from limited sunlight. This balancing act between UV protection and vitamin D production has led to the evolution of lighter, yet still sun-kissed skin tones in these regions. Along the northern coast of Africa, where the Mediterranean Sea meets the continent's edge, we find a blend of pigmentation patterns reflecting centuries of migration, trade, and cultural exchange. Here, the rich tapestry of human history is etched in the very hues of its people. Section 3. Beyond the Equator. Asia's Palette of Pigmentation. Asia, the world's largest and most populous continent, boasts a kaleidoscope of skin tones, a reflection of its vast geographical expanse and the intricate interplay of genetics, environment, and culture. From the Indian subcontinent to the archipelagos of Southeast Asia, from the steppes of Central Asia to the islands of Japan, Asia's human tapestry is as diverse as its landscapes. In South Asia, particularly in India, we encounter a wide spectrum of skin tones, from deep brown to olive and lighter shades. This diversity is a product of the region's complex history, marked by waves of migration, intermingling of populations, and adaptation to a range of UV environments. As we move eastward through Southeast Asia and into East Asia, we observe a general trend towards lighter skin pigmentation. This shift is partly attributed to the region's lower UV exposure compared to equatorial regions and the historical migration of populations from higher latitudes. In East Asia, particularly in countries like China, Japan, and Korea, fair skin has long been associated with beauty and social status. This cultural preference has likely contributed to the maintenance of lighter skin tones in these populations, highlighting the interplay between cultural influences and biological evolution. Section 4. European Variations. From Alabaster to Olive. Europe, a continent often associated with fair skin, actually encompasses a surprising range of pigmentation patterns, a testament to its complex history of migration, settlement, and adaptation to diverse environments. From the sun-drenched shores of the Mediterranean to the cloud-covered landscapes of Scandinavia, Europe's human palette reflects its geographical and cultural diversity. In southern Europe, particularly in countries bordering the Mediterranean Sea, we find predominantly olive and tan skin tones, a reflection of the region's sunny climate and the genetic legacy of its inhabitants. These sun-kissed complexions, rich in melanin, provide natural protection against the intense UV radiation characteristic of this region. As we move northwards towards Central and Northern Europe, we encounter a gradual lightening of skin tones. In countries like France, Germany, and the United Kingdom, we find a mix of fair and light to medium skin tones, reflecting a blend of genetic influences and adaptation to varying levels of UV exposure. In Scandinavia, the northernmost reaches of Europe, we encounter the fairest skin tones on the continent, a testament to the region's low UV environment and the importance of maximizing vitamin D synthesis from limited sunlight. This adaptation, driven by natural selection, has resulted in the prevalence of pale skin, often accompanied by blonde or red hair and light-colored eyes. Celebrating diversity in skin tones. The human experience is enriched by a breathtaking tapestry of colors, none more captivating than the spectrum of skin tones. From the deepest ebony to the fairest alabaster, every shade of human skin is a testament to our species' remarkable diversity. It's a symphony of hues that deserves our heartfelt celebration. For far too long, narrow beauty standards have confined beauty to a limited range of skin tones. This harmful legacy has no place in a world striving for equality and inclusivity. True beauty lies in the celebration of the full spectrum of human diversity. Section 2. Beyond Color, Redefining Beauty Standards. The pursuit of beauty has often been hijacked by narrow standards. Skin tone, a trait as arbitrary as eye color, has led to harmful biases. It's time to challenge these notions and redefine beauty based on inclusivity. True beauty transcends skin color. It resides in our capacity for love, compassion, and creativity. It's reflected in a kind eye, a genuine smile, and a helping hand. Redefining beauty requires unlearning biases and celebrating diversity. Embrace unique features and advocate for a world where everyone feels seen. Let us celebrate the strength, intelligence, and kindness within each of us. Redefine beauty as a celebration of human diversity. Section 3. Cultural Perspectives, Skin Tone and Societal Perceptions. The human relationship with skin color is complex, interwoven with cultural norms, historical narratives, and societal perceptions. In some cultures, darker skin tones have been associated with strength and resilience, while in others, fairness has been linked to beauty and social status. These perspectives have influenced societal attitudes towards skin tone, often leading to biases and prejudices. It's essential to understand these cultural nuances and recognize the harmful consequences of colorism and discrimination. Colonialism has left a mark on societal perceptions of skin tone, often equating lighter skin with privilege and power. This ideology has fueled colorism within communities, leading to systemic biases in education, employment, and media. Challenging these biases requires education and awareness. We must engage in open conversations about race and colorism. By addressing these issues, we can create a more just and equitable world where everyone feels valued and respected. Section 4. Embracing Our Colors, a Future of Inclusivity. As we journey towards a future that embraces the full spectrum of human diversity, it's imperative that we move beyond mere tolerance and strive for genuine inclusivity, where every individual feels a sense of belonging, regardless of their skin tone. This requires a fundamental shift in our perspectives, a dismantling of outdated beauty standards, and a celebration of the unique beauty that resides within each of us. The media, with its pervasive influence on societal perceptions, has a crucial role to play in this transformation. By showcasing the beauty of diversity, challenging stereotypes, and promoting positive representations of people of all skin tones, media can help to reshape our collective understanding of beauty and create a more inclusive and equitable world. Education, too, is paramount. By teaching children about the beauty of diversity, the science behind skin color, and the history of racism and colorism, we can equip them with the knowledge and critical thinking skills necessary to challenge prejudice and discrimination. Ultimately, embracing our colors is about recognizing that our differences are not something to be feared or shunned, but rather celebrated and cherished. It's about creating a world where every individual feels seen, valued, and empowered to embrace their unique identity, knowing that their skin tone, a beautiful testament to their ancestry and heritage, is something to be proud of. A Tapestry of Humanity. Human skin color is a testament to our species' capacity for change and resilience. From Africa to the far corners of the globe, skin color reflects our adaptation to diverse environments. Melanin, the pigment in our skin, acts as a natural sunscreen, protecting us from UV radiation. Human migration and the need for vitamin D synthesis have influenced skin tones worldwide. The genetics of skin color reveal a complex interplay of multiple genes. Culture and societal perceptions shape our understanding of beauty and the legacy of racism. Human diversity is a source of immense beauty and strength. The tapestry of human life is woven with threads of countless colors, each shade representing a unique story. Section 2. Embracing Our Collective Beauty. As we move forward, let us carry with us a deep appreciation for the beauty of human diversity, recognizing that our differences, far from dividing us, are what make us uniquely human. Let us challenge and dismantle the narrow and often harmful beauty standards that have sought to confine beauty to a limited range of skin tones. Let us embrace a more inclusive and expansive definition of beauty, one that celebrates the full spectrum of human pigmentation, from the deepest ebony to the fairest alabaster and every shade in between. Let us recognize that true beauty resides not in the color of our skin, but in the richness of our character, the depth of our experiences, and the compassion we show towards others. Let us teach future generations to embrace diversity, to see beyond the superficial, and to recognize the inherent worth and dignity of every individual, regardless of their skin color. Let us create a world where everyone feels seen, valued, and empowered to embrace their unique identity, knowing that their skin tone is a beautiful testament to their ancestry and a source of pride. The world is a more vibrant and resilient place because of our differences. Let us celebrate the symphony of skin tones that grace our planet, recognizing that our collective beauty lies in our shared humanity and our embrace of the magnificent tapestry of human diversity.